Hello guys, I welcome you to Fun Maths Academy. In this video, we will see how to set Google Classroom. You may be wondering what is Google Classroom and why to use it and all. And I'll tell you why. You can take online classes using Google Classroom. You can interact with a student during online class. You can also share the files using this feature. You can also conduct tests for students in this application and find out the concepts where students are having trouble and give special attention while focusing on them. All these you can do it remotely. The best part of all is you can do it for free. And so this application is extremely useful for teachers. So to get started, talk to your school management first to begin a G Suite. Now let's see how to create an account. Log into your school Gmail account. Now go to Google App menu and select Classroom app. Let's now see how to create a class. Press the plus icon on the top rightmost corner of the screen. Fill in your class details. In this, you'll see 4 main tabs: Stream, Classwork, People, and Grades. Use Stream tab to make an announcement to your children. Use Classwork tab to take class and to give assignments to them. Click on People's tab to check out students and teachers list. And use the Grades tab to check the grades of the assignments which the students submitted. Now let's see how to organize the classroom we just created. First and foremost, go into settings and disable the class code. In this way, you can decide which student can join your class and also choose the option students can only comment. This option will prevent students from sending posts unnecessarily. Also select the option hide notification in case you don't want the assignments to appear on your Stream tab. Now, if you want to start taking a class for your students, click the option Generate Meet Link and turn it to Visible to Students when you want to take a class. And as for now, let's switch it off. Let's now save these settings. Now let's create a topic in the Classwork tab. Your topic can be either month-wise, week-wise, subject-wise, and even topic-wise. Let's now see how to invite teachers to this classroom we just created. It's very easy to invite teachers. Just type their email ID and click invite. There may be many sections for each class, and if you want a specific teacher to see the class which you're taking, then you can invite them. And also you can invite your higher officials and principal to join your class by sending them the invite. Now all the tasks you can perform as a Google owner, the teachers you invite can also do it. So it's better to avoid inviting too many teachers. But the only thing they cannot do is delete this class. So just remember one thing, that the student's assignment and the submission and all these stuff will be saved in your Google Drive folder only. So it is really better if the subject teacher and not the class teacher opens a Google Classroom. Now let us see how to add students to this classroom. Now just like how we invited the teachers, we are going to invite the students. It will be easy for us to identify if the students have created their email ID in their own name rather than it being somebody else's email ID. Because if the email ID was in somebody else's name, it will be difficult for us to identify the student if we want to give a specific assignment to a specific student. You would have understood by now that if a student has 8 subjects, then the student must receive 8 different invites for each subject. You will have to do all this just once and help you all throughout the year. That's it. We've created a classroom. Now in this way we can create classroom for other grades too. Now that we've invited students and teachers, let's see how they can join our classroom. Gmail plays a very important role in Google Classroom. So they must log into his or her Gmail account and accept our invite. That's it. Now they are part of our class. If the student has joined any other classrooms, they'll all appear side to side in this tab. Now let's see what can be done further. Let's now see how to send a mail. Go to People's tab, mark the students you want to send mail to, and checking mail, you'll be able to compose a mail. Now let's see how to conduct online classes using Google Meet. When you want to start a class, click Visible to Students option and save these settings. Instantly, you will see the Meet icon in the Classwork tab. Now students should also log into their Google Classroom and click Meet in the Classwork tab to take part in this class. Now in this video, I haven't mentioned how to use Whiteboard and how to share video and PPTs and also during class how to record the screen and audio and share it to students who are absent, and all these stuff I haven't covered. In case you want to know all that, just share it in the comment section. I'll put a new video for that. Now once your class is done, please turn off the visible to students option and save these settings. Let us now see how to create type 1 assignment. In this type 1 assignment, you have to manually give grades. Give a title for your assignment and give detailed instructions for the assignment right below the title in that box. You can also attach materials related to the assignments here. You can also attach a YouTube video, and now here I have attached a PPT. Now enter the grades, the student's name, the maximum marks for each assignment, the due date within which you want the assignment, and all this. And after filling, click assign icon and the assignment will reach the students. Or you can also send an assignment later by giving a specific date and time and creating a schedule. Now let's see how a student can view and submit an assignment. Students should go into their classwork tab, check the assignment and all the attachments that's given, and then student will attach their answers here and upload it. And hand it. Done. The student has submitted it. Now let's see how the teacher evaluates this. To view this, teacher must also log into their classwork tab, click the student's assignment and read it in detail and then evaluate it. Teacher can also record their comments and post it to the students. Done. The teacher has evaluated it. Once evaluated, the students can also check their marks and also see the comments of their teacher. Now in case a student haven't submitted, let's see how the teacher can remind the student about that. The teacher must go into their stream tab, select the grade and the student's name, and then type them a reminder message and send it. You will see your PPT and also the assignments of the students will be automatically saved in your Google Drive. Now let us see how to create a type 2 assignment, that is a quiz. Best part about this is you don't have to evaluate a quiz. Since you give an assignment with the answer key, Google will evaluate them automatically. For this, you have to go into your Google Classroom in your Google Drive and create a new Google form. Now before we create this assignment, we have to make few changes in the settings. To know which all students have participated in the quiz, go into your General tab and mark the option Collect Email Addresses, and also uncheck the box to restrict users to only your organization and school. Also, since we want students to take this test only once, please check the option Limit to 1 response. Now if there is any information you want to let the students know after they finish the quiz, go to the Presentation tab and type your message under Confirmation Message. Now go to the Quiz tab and make this a quiz. Now if you want to upload an answer key for each question and let Google evaluate immediately after each student finishes the quiz, you please check this option immediately after each submission so that they can see their grades also. Or if you want to evaluate few questions yourself, please check this option later after manual review so that once you have done your correction, students can check their grades. Now give this assignment and Google form a title. Now if you want to collect the first name and last name of the students participating in this quiz, click Short Answer Questions type and then make a question there. Now this is where the first question starts. Now I'm choosing here short answer type. And now click the answer key to give answer to that question and also mark for that question. And also make sure you click required option, because only then the student will be able to submit the quiz after answering all the questions. In the same way, we can create other questions too. Now once you've done, click send. Remember one thing, you can also send this assignment directly to the student's Gmail ID. Or else you can copy the assignment's link, create an assignment in your Google Classroom, paste this link, give it a title, and all the specific needed instructions, and then you can post it. Now to do the assignment, students should go into their classwork tab, check the latest assignment, and start answering them. And once they submit, the student can immediately check their score. Now to let the teacher know that you completed the quiz, the student must click Mark as done. Now it's not necessary that the teacher should correct the test. They must check the student's grade and just update it in your Google Classroom. That's all. Now by clicking the link of quiz assignment, the teacher can see how many of them have responded, how much they have scored, whether students found few questions to be difficult, and all these details teacher will be able to see. Now you can save all the students' grade in the Google Sheet. To check the marks again, just go into the Google Classroom folder in your Google Drive. Now the teacher must update these marks in the Google Classroom. Now the teacher will be able to see the marks scored by all students in a specific assignment, or the marks scored by each student in different assignments the teacher can view. There is nothing that cannot be done in the Google Classroom. Whatever and everything you do in your own classroom, you can do it in your Google Classroom too. All the best.